Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the Brink of Tech. And Google made some major announcements today, most notably the Pixel 2, which most of us already knew about thanks to all the leaks floating out there. But they also made some big and interesting announcements with some newer hardware that they're coming out with, and I am more than excited for them. We'll talk about it. So like I said, Google announced a number of new hardware. First on the list was the Google Home Mini, which is basically the same thing as the Google Home, except a much smaller footprint, mostly covered in fabric. They had said that it had a decent quality sound, which remains to be seen. Well, when I get it, I'll review it right on here. You guys can check it out for yourself. But yeah, basically Google Home, smaller footprint, so you can put it pretty much anywhere and use it just like how you use the bigger version of Google Home I have right here. Alright, so the next item on the list was something for Google Home users who were unsatisfied with the sound that came from the original Google Home. So if you wanted to play things like your Spotify, your Google Play Music, or your Pandora directly from your Google Home, you weren't really satisfied with the sound and you didn't necessarily want to spend the money to buy Google Home enabled speakers to play that music. So they introduced the Google Home Max, which boasted to be 20 times more powerful than the original Google Home and boasted things like bigger subwoofers, better quality tweeters, things like that. So basically a Google Home more powerful and more dedicated to audio for you who didn't want to go out and buy extra speakers or anything like that, and you wanted to play music directly from your Google Home. The Google Max was announced for you.
That's what I'm talking about!
Alright, so next up we have the Google Pixel Book, which was a Chromebook, and damn, was it a beast of a Chromebook. Apparently you can beef this thing up to 16 gigabytes of RAM, 512 gigs of solid state storage. It has a 12.3 inch Quad HD screen. What else? 10 hours of battery. It's a pretty beast. And apparently you can get up to 2 hours of battery life from only 15 minutes of charging. And it uses a USB Type-C charger, so the charger you use for your laptop can also charge your phone, which is pretty convenient. Oh, and another thing, it can also fold into a tablet, and you could also put in what they call tent mode. So you fold in like a tent, put it on your table to watch whatever videos or whatever you're doing on there. And along with the Google Pixel Book, they announced the Google Pixel Pen, which essentially was a Pixelbook stylus, but similar in behavior to like the Apple Pen and Samsung's S Pen. So Apple, Samsung, beware, you have an official competitor in that market.
This town ain't big enough for the two of us.
And of course, they had the Pixel 2, which I feel that if you've been following, you pretty much knew what it was gonna look like. You had a good idea of what the specs would be, but it was good to get confirmation from the source themselves. So, with the Pixel 2, you had the 3 different colorways. You had the kind of blue, the just black, and then the white. I don't remember what the special name was for the white, but yeah, you had those 3 different colorways. And then you had the Pixel 2 XL, which came in the white and black variation with the orange power button, and then just the straight black. Now, with the Pixel 2, I was a little disappointed to find out that variation only had a 1080p display, OLED, but yet still 1080p, while the Pixel 2 XL had the 1440p and it was OLED, of course. The Pixel 2 had more of the thicker bezels, while the Pixel 2 XL seemed to cover much more screen real estate, which I liked. Also, the front-facing speakers, which a lot of people have asked for because they've had this push with a lot of these phones lately where as you try to go bezel-less, the speakers get pushed somewhere else on the phone, whether it be to the back or on the bottom, which leads to usually a less than desirable audio quality, I would say. So it was nice seeing that these speakers would be on the front, so hopefully we get much clearer sound. You're not accidentally covering the speakers with your thumb or your hand or whatever other thing you're using to hold the phones when you're watching videos.
Beautiful.
Also with the Pixel 2, they announced a number of different AR capabilities, which I find really cool. Was the Lego AR, which you were able to play around with your Lego sets and some Lego AR capabilities. And then what they called AR stickers was when you could get different, on the camera app, you could get different packages with different sets of AR figures. You could drop them into the frame and it would interact with the environment around it. I'm really excited to be getting this phone. I am definitely gonna get it right now. I'm rocking the S8, but after seeing the Pixel 2, yeah. Sorry, Samsung. Sorry.
Psych!
By the way, no headphone jack, guys. No headphone jack. So, I mean, this is not something that I was really wanting to deal with these Android phones, but they've done away with the headphone jack and they're offering, of course, the adapter like Apple is. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, they do have some Bluetooth options, of course, because they boost Bluetooth 5.0, which is good, but yeah. No headphone jack. Excuse me. But wait, there's more. It's my brother. Yo.
What up, bro?
Chilling. Well, kind of recording a video right now, bro. Want to say hello?
Sure.
All right. Go.
Hey, YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe to Brink of Tech.
Is that the best you got, bro?
Yes.
All right. Bye.
Peace.
All right. My brother, ladies and gentlemen. Where were we? Oh yeah, wait. There's more. Surprisingly, the Pixel 2 was not the piece of hardware that I was most excited about seeing at this Google event. What? That title has to go to the Google Pixel Buds. Google Pixel Buds are Google's first hands-free headset for their Google phones, namely the Pixel, and it works directly with Google Assistant without you ever having to interact with your phone. So basically kind of like the Apple AirPods, except this particular piece of hardware works directly with Google Translate, allowing you to get into some live translation action. And if you don't know what I mean, that means basically you have these headphones plugged in, I'm speaking English, homeboy's speaking Spanish, and as homeboy's talking to me in Spanish, it's being translated real time in my ear. Well, not necessarily real time. There is somewhat of a delay or a lag, but essentially it's better than what other options I've been seeing out there, or affordable options. So yeah, the Google Pixel Buds. The future, folks. It's here. And last but not least, we have Google Clips, which was a tiny little wearable camera that they announced that you could wear pretty much anywhere on your body, wherever it could clip onto, and it'll take what they call motion photos, which I guess is similar to like live photos, or stills based on machine learning. So basically, as you're moving around and doing what you gotta do, it's taking the pics for you. So you don't gotta worry about, you know, oh, I need to take a pic of this, I need to take a pic of this. Google's like, don't worry, we handle that for you. Just sit back or, you know, do whatever you're doing and we'll take the pics. That may not be the best thing, but we'll see. We'll see how well the machine learning works. Maybe it's psychic, who knows?
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
So we've reached the end of this video. If you liked what you saw, like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe. Anyways, just do it. But yeah, for real, I'd really like to know what you guys think about the Google event and all the different pieces of hardware they announced today. Let me know what you would be looking forward to purchasing the most. If you're gonna purchase any of it at all, just let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, later.